Welcome back to another episode of the Real Meal Real podcast. Today is a super cool day. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be vibing. Of course, before we get into the video, I always like to start off with a couple announcements. But before that, what I'm saying, today we got my boy BryanSung in here. You feel me? You already know the vibes. Entrepreneur. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today. He does multiple things. Of course, I know you see him icy over there. You feel me? I know you see that. So he's also a jeweler. Little AP. We're gonna be talking about all those types of things. But before we get into the video, we do gotta go over a couple things. And so of course, the first thing is right now, if you are not subscribed. It takes 2 seconds. You know what I mean? You gotta exit out the video, hit the subscribe button. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about it, but we're gonna do it every video. Subscribe. We're on the road to like 1,000 right now. We're at 300. Let's get it up. Let's get to 400. That being said, also we are past like 15,000 views on the channel, so I just want to say appreciate you guys for streaming all the episodes. Make sure you guys are tuned in to the vlogs and stuff like that. Another thing is we are now on all platforms, and when I mean all platforms, I mean like every single platform, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Like there is this list of these other ones I don't even know, like Amazon. Like we're on everything. So basically, with that being said, for those who just want to listen, you guys can now do that on all platforms. So basically, every episode you guys going to be seeing on here are going to be right there on all the other platforms. As of now, we're going to have all the links to that in the description. You guys can follow that. Another thing is we do got the clothing. So as you guys can see here, I do got one of the hoodies on right now. You already know we're going crazy right now. We did some drops with that this month. We got, how many colors we got, man? I think we got like 6 or 7 colors. So you guys can go purchase that. They're only like $45. That's like, That's cool. Support black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? For $45 pullovers, it's cold as hell right now. Make sure you guys do support that. Just DM the Instagram. We're going to pop that up.
Don't buy no diamond hoodie for $60. Go buy that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And another thing is a lot of y'all, like, support, you know what I'm saying, people that actually know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all are quick to support folks that don't even know who you are, bro. Yeah. You understand that? I know you can feel that, bro, especially with you being in, entrepreneur and everything, like having your own business. I know you can feel that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And so make sure you guys go support that, of course. And I think make sure you guys are following my boy. His ad is up on the screen and everything like that. There's me. We're on all social medias: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. This intro's getting really long, bro. I'm starting to have to say a lot of stuff. Just wait until I get monetized, bro. I'm gonna have to start saying ads and all types of shit. But there's that. But besides that, we're gonna get into it. Today we just gonna be chilling. The day is 8/26. No, it's November 29th, 8/26. I don't know why. That's stupid, huh? Nah, because I said the time. I didn't even say that.
8/26.
I said the time. I'm done. Sorry, but it's November 29th, 8/26. We're chilling. I just told you guys the real time. That was weird. But we're vibing here. Thankfully, my boy pulled up. He's rolling himself. Okay, he already rode it. Yeah. My boy got tucks. This is off to a good start. This is off to a good fucking start. So my boy, I guess like we'll just start off like, how are you doing right now, bro? Talk to me right now. How you feeling?
Shit, chilling, really.
Cooling?
Just trying to make ends meet, you know.
Okay, I feel that. Let's just start a little. We always start off with a little introduction. Tell us a little about yourself, bro. Like where you're from and where you're raised and stuff like that. I got the headphones on, bro. I need that. I don't know.
Yeah. So basically, I was born in LA, downtown LA, Good Samaritan Hospital. Grew up like out there, Koreatown, moved to like Westwood, around there, and then I probably moved to the IE like Rancho when I was like 7, 8. Started like elementary school out there basically, like first, second grade, and then stayed out there my whole life. Went to high school out there. I was back and forth. I was getting in trouble a lot in high school, so that's another thing. I was going back and forth from Etowanda and Los Osos.
What type of kid were you in high school? Did you play? Did you like sports, or were you just kind of like
three varsity sport player?
Okay, what sport was it?
Soccer, football, and golf.
Whoa, athletic.
Yeah.
And so that was all just in high school, or growing up as a kid, like you always were playing sports?
Realistically, growing up, my main sports was I'm a second degree black belt.
And what?
Taekwondo.
Okay.
I used to spar in the Junior Olympics. That was like my youngest.
I'm second degree too.
Really?
I swear to God. I swear to God.
For real?
I swear to God, I'm a second degree black belt.
You still? When was that? It's been a while since you.
It's been a while since.
I think I got my black belt when I was like 13.
I got my first degree when I was like 10, and then my second degree when I was like 13 or 14, like that. Yeah, I trained at Victory Taekwondo. I don't know if you know what that is.
Nah, you know how everybody got their own little dojos and shit.
Yeah, for sure. But go ahead, talk about that.
But shit, yeah, I just did Taekwondo. I was like I'm Korean, so you know, Korean. Obviously national sports. That's my spot.
So I have an honest question. So you are Korean or whatever. Like, did you choose to be in Taekwondo, or like did like your kind of family kind of put that on you, type of thing, or did you genuinely actually like
when I started, I probably couldn't even remember like if it was my decision or not. But I'm sure I was with it. Like I was a little ass kid.
They put me in when I was a baby. Yeah, I don't know, like when they're 5 or 6. You honestly don't got a choice, huh?
Yeah, not really. But then it's like they put me in there. I always liked it, and then I think that's kind of what made me like an angrier kid in high school too, like just fighting.
Taekwondo.
Yeah, because I would spar like a lot. Like,
did you go to tournaments? I could talk about that too.
Tournaments.
Yeah, I did tournaments too and everything like that. Where you sparred a lot? You were really competitive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got disqualified when I was like a red belt, a red stripe, because I kicked someone in the head. You know, it's disqualification if only black belts can do headshots and shit. So I got disqualified from one tournament, I remember, because I kicked someone in the head. And then that's like the last tournament.
Would you hit him with like a back swing kick, backside kick?
Just like a roundhouse kick to the face.
Jumping
like,
roundhouse?
Bow right here to the cheek.
Just
like straight up. Like, literally just straight up like, bow.
And when
I used to fight in high school too, people, like, I was kind of known, like, oh, he gonna kick you. You know, like, he for sure gonna kick you.
Yeah, they already knew.
I used to always do this crazy kick. You know, tornado kick? Where you, like, spin in the
hit the tornado?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God. I could, jump to the roundhouse kick. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I got that. The tornado was little... You got to jump high for that one. You know what I mean? You basically, at that one, you got to bring your leg over. Basically, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's so cool, man. So you're really a second-degree black belt. Yeah, I am too, bro.
I always thought about going back just to do it as like, you know, a hobby. Because I'd be bored. I wouldn't mind, like, right now to this day, like, if I could go to a tournament and spar, I would do it.
Competing and everything.
Cool. Yeah, I would do that. Especially with golf too. Like, I'd be thinking about. I play golf still to this day too. Golf is another sport I started when I was really young, because my dad's best friend was a PGA instructor, a licensed PGA instructor. So
for those who don't know, that is what
Professional Golf Association.
Got it.
NBA, NFL, but there's PGA, so for golf.
Basically, like the pros of golf.
Where Tiger Woods plays in.
Got it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was like, feel me. I used to go golfing. My dad wanted me to take more serious. I would be golfing like during a school night. I would be in 5th grade during a school night golfing at 11 p.m. at a range, like. Back hurting, like my back would be like straightened out like this for like 3 hours, and then I'll go practice putting. Yeah, but I'm kind of thankful for it. But it's like I'm good at golf now, you know. Like, I could go play right now, and I'm gonna be like a single. A lot of people not going with me, but a single player. Like I hit like super low. Like,
you gotta drive.
You know how lower scores are better, like negative scores are good.
Yeah,
I don't hit in the negatives, but like I'll play single. I'm a single player. Yeah.
So you get surgical with it. You're good. You're good. Okay, take me back to the Taekwondo thing real quick. When did you stop doing that?
Like beginning of high school.
Yeah, because
that's when I just like started getting more like socially out and just hanging out, partying and stuff.
And you're already in Rancho at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, and in middle school, like just I knew everybody else from all the other middle schools. So then, like when we went to high school, it was just like parties every weekend. Like I knew everybody from all the other high schools.
You were like a partier, like in high school.
For sure. I was getting in a fight.
That's how you know Mike and all them and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, Mike, I've known since middle school. We went to middle school together.
So before the even party shit.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, bet.
But yeah, I used to get in fights every weekend.
Yeah, cause for me, the Taekwondo thing, it was cool, right? Like, but I felt like I did it for years. So I started when I was like probably 5 or 6 years old, like all the way from white belt. Got my black belt when I was like 10 or 11, and then you know how it is to get your second dan. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta do these so it's a whole nother process. But I got to the point basically I was like skilled enough, but I wasn't old enough. Like it was basically like, okay, there's only so much you could learn in Taekwondo. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I think once you get past like those degrees, you're kind of just trying to like be a master at that point. You know what I mean? Like you're not so much learning, but you're just, you know, I don't know how to explain it. But I stopped doing it because I felt like I knew, like I was like, okay, I did it my whole life type of thing. But then I was at the point where I should have been like working there. You get me? Because I was already like a second degree, but I was like 14 or 15, so you technically can't work. You get what I'm saying? So then it just kind of made me. It just kind of died out a little bit, and I was just kind of like.
I feel that. That's kind of how it was for me too. Also, it's just like I at the time, you know how teenagers are like,
Mm-hmm.
like you just don't think that shit's cool no more. Like,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean?
Yes, and so much stuff changes and stuff like that.
Facts.
I had two of my other friends like they held on like the longest.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing basically volunteer work, basically where they're like working but not working area. They call it assistant instructor, whatever they say, and crazy hours, man. Like you know how it is. Like the my grandmaster is not Grandmaster Kim. He was
Kim too.
Kim too. Yeah, so he was super hard, and he was like, as soon as you get out of school, you come here, and then type. Oh yeah, most definitely.
My bad. I was like, I thought you said at the beginning you're over.
Oh no! I just like I don't like to get too geeked.
Okay.
Like I know what the vibe. Does that make sense though?
Yeah, no. I know what you mean.
So I was telling my boy here and everything like that. I do all these interviews. Everybody's different. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Everybody got so. When I say that is sometimes people when I ask them questions or whatever, they don't have like sometimes it's short answers.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, bro, where you from? You know how you started right off the bat? You're like, I was born in this hospital. I was raised here. You start going on, right? Some people are like, LA.
I thought it's more like a business thing. You know, I talk to a lot of older people, especially like executives.
But do you get what I'm saying,
like,
though?
Yeah.
Some people are different, though.
Yeah,
and they don't even
be kind of closed
like
off.
Yeah, they'll be like, Los Angeles.
No, I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying? So then that makes me have to be like, okay, well, let's go. You know what I mean? So I got to be more intuitive and more, in tune to the conversation, you know?
Yeah.
If the person is, doing all that and isn't like all talkative, I gotta be more. It could be more than I'm gonna have to try a little more than other times. Does that make sense?
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, bro. But I definitely smoke. Everybody knows, but I'm a big smoker. I just try to. I don't know. Sometimes my friends be like, "You need to pay attention more, bro." Like there's certain things I do. Like I don't look at my guests sometimes. I look at you. Sometimes I'm like over here, or sometimes I ask questions twice, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So my friends get on me and certain things I gotta change. So I'm like, fuck, maybe I'm too faded. It's just like a little personal thing.
Yeah, no facts.
How long you been smoking, bro?
First time smoking was actually like 7th, 8th grade.
Middle school shit.
Yeah, middle school, but it would be like some bullshit because I had one homie in middle school. One homie, he was a freshman, and he was the plug. You feel me? But he had a little 3 Series. I was like, hey, that shit hard, But I was like, that shit hard. You feel me? I was like, I want this car, like an older 3 Series, like BMW, and then. Shit, he just used to serve me like trees sometimes. I remember he's the first ever person I hit a wax pen with too.
Ooh.
And then I was literally blacking out as I'm walking up my stairs at my house. He was on my way dropping me off at my back home. I hit it right before went inside. I started walking up the stairs blacking out. And after that, I never fucked with wax after that. But like really like weed though, like yeah, probably like 7th, 8th grade. Like
7th grade.
I used to smoke I didn't really know how to smoke. I just knew weed was a thing and you can get high. And then, like, badass kids just trying shit. Like, we didn't know what to roll it up in. So then...
Oh, God.
We
what
would...
you rolled in?
Bro. Like, at the bank, they have those coin... coin...
The shit that holds the
the whole coin holders, like the cardboard, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we smoked out of.
Bruh.
And then we found, like... At the homie's crib, we found, like, a little duck or something, like, with, like... It had a hole at the top and then, like, a little... Like, kind of like a bong, like a piece.
Yeah.
And we kind of, like... Made it like a makeshift piece, and we would hit it out of that too. But then that sucked too. Like it would burn your throat, literally burn your throat. Like I remember, like I could literally remember right now to this day. Remember rolling that coin thing and remember how much it hurt. But shit, I'll get high though for sure.
Hey, but it was an experience though, right? Man, I talked about a couple stories on here with about me smoking, but honestly, I didn't start off smoking hella weed like that. You know how like. Okay, right now, like, I puff, like, 2-3 loose leaves a day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit for real. And I didn't start off like that. So, for me, when I first got faded, I was probably, like, 8th grade, 9th grade, going into high school, whatever it was. But I used to get faded with my friends, and it just wasn't the same, like, how it... Like, I don't... Because my body was smaller or whatever the case was. You remember just puffing, a Dutch and just being high as Like,
yeah, I do.
Does that make sense?
That went away.
Yeah, I just feel like over
I'm
time.
not even right now. I smoke that.
Exactly. Yeah, no, over time though. Doesn't that make sense though?
Yeah, I remember like going to the park, smoking in the bathroom, walking out high
as shit.
Like, high as shit.
Exactly. Awesome shit. A little shit. But if you smoked any of that shit, like the way you smoke back then, right now, that was shit.
Boo boo weed too, like 7 for
and
40.
That's another thing, bro. Weed has evolved a lot.
For sure.
A lot. the weed has changed. The strains are different.
We were there for all of it though.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think that's another thing. These I'm not trying to sound like I'm a 40-year-old man, but this is seriously like a lot of this generation don't even really be knowing what's up for real, type shit. Because let me just tell you, when me and him were like in middle school, early high school, bro, weed was bad. Like it was shit. Like it wasn't like the Zah you gotta be smoking today type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You grew up out here?
Huh?
You grew up out here?
Yeah. Well, so yeah, basically for me, I live out here. My parents are from Northern California, the Bay Area. Okay. I'm not too sure. You kind of tapped in over there, or do you know?
Yeah.
You know? Have you been out there before?
Like at least like, shit. Well, last time I went out there was because of my rental company. Some bullshit happened, but yeah, it's cool out there. I know a lot of people. Just on Instagram too. If I post like who in the Bay, like a couple people gonna tap in, you know.
Okay.
Like, I got some homies out there too.
So
my friends go to Berkeley and shit. Like,
got it. So, yeah. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. So you fuck with it out there, like for the most part.
It's cool, but just for a certain amount of time. Like I can't live there.
Yeah, it's very, very different.
That's how I feel about a lot of places. But I feel like anyone that grew up and was raised in SoCal would think that about any place. Like, yeah, I don't know how you would want to move out here. I mean, most reasons, 99% of the reasons people moving out of California, one main reason is because it's expensive. Jesus. But other than that, really, I love Cali. Like SoCal, at least. Like you feel me? Especially the IE where I'm from, because it's I'm an hour from Big Bear. I'm an hour from Huntington Beach. I'm an hour from Disneyland. 30 minutes from Knott's Berry Farm.
So you like
hour from Six Flags. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't live with my parents no more. My parents still live in Rancho, but I moved. I actually have two different houses in the IE. I have one in Eastville and I have one in Ontario.
Nice.
One in Ontario. Yeah.
That's basically like the IE, Ontario, Rancho, and Eastville.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the IE.
Corona,
right there.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So for the most part, you fuck with the IE, bro. Mm-hmm. Once again, shout out the Inland Empire. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying it. You know, you're just like one of the. I lost count, bro. Like I got 40-something episodes on here, but you're probably one of the. I don't know what, but you just added to the roster to the goats from the IE. You know, I think we just had. Man, I'm trying to think who was the last person I had in here. La Papas. There we go. Yeah. That was like last week, and he's from out there. He's from San Bernardino, I believe. So shout out to IE once again. Like I said, they got a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of people are. There's a lot of motion coming out from that way right now. A lot of people are starting to get recognized from out there, and it's not something like it's not like they just started doing it. Like they've been on for real. I think it's just starting to get recognition right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, shit. People know Rancho from Friday.
Right.
That's where they moved out the hood. Went to Rancho.
Yeah. So it's been. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
I feel like more people are
sweet. I'm not gonna lie, Rancho's sweet, but just because like what I've been through.
It's a nice area.
Yeah, it's a nice area, but yeah.
Is there bad parts to it, like type shit?
Nah.
Not really. Yeah, I've been out there a couple times. It's really.
Anyone can. I'll catch any. I'll fight anybody in Rancho, bro. I'm not scared of nobody in Rancho.
Straight up.
Like no.
Rancho doesn't. I've been out there like a couple times. It's
funny too because in high school there were like a few people that claimed.
What was high school like for you? Like out there?
Shit, lit. I was the.
What are the kids like? It's like a mixture of kids out there. Mixture, huh?
Supposedly, like, there's this one school. I went to two schools, Etowanda and Osos. Etowanda's supposed to be ghetto. Osos supposed to be rich white kids, basically. Okay. That's how everybody seen it.
And you went to.
And then Rancho was just like in between.
And which one did you go to?
I went to Etowanda my freshman year, and junior year, and Los Osos my sophomore and senior year. But senior year I got kicked out the district after my 7th suspension.
So were you already playing? You told me you played sports. Were you playing sports in?
I played football for Osos, but I didn't make grades. And then I played football for Etowanda, played golf for Etowanda, and then I played soccer for Etowanda.
Jeez.
But soccer though, I broke my wrist during a practice game before season even started. So it was like
who taught you how to play, man?
Play what?
All these sports.
None. Like when I was young, I was just athletic.
I think the only one that you didn't name was basketball. But like
I played basketball. I played travel basketball. Okay. I play with like a lot of my friends, but one person I play with, Kessler Edwards. He's in the NBA now, playing for the Brooklyn Nets, and he's from the IE too. Nice. He went to Etowanda.
Nice. You know him? Like you know him growing up type thing? Is he our age? Around our age? Or
I wouldn't say I was like that close with him, but we for sure like would say what up to each other, like you feel me, like just mutual. Like we play travel ball together. That's how I met him really. Yeah.
So basically, let me get this straight, bro. You could roundhouse kick somebody. You can kick a soccer goal over somebody. You could throw a touchdown.
Football though, I really only punted. I was a kicker. I could have went to college to that. I could have went to college.
So football is only punt.
Yeah, I was a punter.
But you were a mean punter.
Boot that shit. Yeah, 60,
so you basically got
70
a good
yards,
foot.
4-second hang time, 5-second hang
You
time.
know how to use your legs.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with the soccer ball. So
Think about it. Taekwondo, punter,
yeah.
and soccer.
Mhm. I remember like when I went back to Etowanda, the coach made me try out again, cause like he was on some petty shit, cause he was mad I was playing golf or something, like, cause I missed spring football, and then he made me go last when we were trying out. It was like girls that were trying out too, like, and then he was doing it from sideline to sideline. It was like 8 other people trying out, like boys and girls, like 3 girls, and then like they would try to punt it. That shit would go like 10 yards in front of them, and like I went last, and I remember just. That shit, I booted that shit. That shit went all the way into the bleachers, and then he was just like, "Just kick 2 more, just cause."
He was just being petty on. Yeah. It's like that was good, but let me see it one more time.
Yeah. Man. But he knew too, like I was already gonna beat all of them, like, but he just.
Because he already knew you, right?
Yeah. So I was like coming back and forth a lot.
He was just really trying.
Yeah, that's actually my high school story is crazy. That shit would be like a whole. Shit could be a whole movie for real.
So like, you think if you would have went down that sports route, things would have been different for you, or you think you would still be doing what you're doing right now?
I don't know. I feel like if I was more of like into school, like studious, and I was at first, freshman year I was in, I was taking Algebra 2 freshman year, which is a junior senior class. Yeah. Like, which is called Integrated Math 3 when I first went to high school. I was doing that as a freshman.
Talk about academically. Like, are you pretty smart academically? Cause I know you just said you didn't mention grades. You didn't make grades for football. Like, how was school for you? Like, academically, was it hard, or you excel in school, or you're smart? Obviously, I'm just saying. Like,
okay, like maybe put it like this. Like, when I was in classes,
go ahead.
I just thought I would like know everything. So when it came to the test, like I would just wing it. Like I would never study. I did the homework, but I would cheat. Like I would find somebody's number in class.
Have a plug. We got homework.
Every single class.
We all do it.
Even the essays, I used to pay somebody that lives in like Nigeria to do my essays. Just to pay
do the essay.
Like $20 like for an essay. Like
that's how it's done. Yeah. We're not encouraging that.
Yeah, I mean shit. If you got it,
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need, like just
make sure you're learning whatever the fuck you're doing. You feel me? Like as long as you know what
everything I learned in high school, I did not need to know, and I do not remember anything. And it does not benefit me.
For the class, though. Not for life. I'm talking about for the class.
But then there's the people that's always going to go to college. I mean, there's a lot of people, majority, I would say.
What's your ideas on that? Like, you think college is a waste of
time? I went to
college.
Go
ahead. Like, all right, like, finished college or you went or just...
I was like 1 semester away from getting my AA, and then I stopped. But that was because I had a clothing brand, Shine Studios.
You know what? Let's just get into your one of your businesses first. We'll start with jewelry first, because I feel like there's so much about you. Jesus Christ, bro. Let's just start with the jewelry first, bro.
Yeah. Well, actually, it kind of ties into Shine, because.
Do you want to start with that first, then?
Yeah, because that's really my first business that really was popping.
Brand. Talk about it then.
So I was like, just got out of high school,
Got it.
Just got out of jail too. Yeah. So yeah, I went to jail just for like 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad put me in jail actually.
You serious? Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, it's actually a funny story, but it was just like.
What's the relationship between your dad like right now?
No, we cool. We were just mad at each other that
Tough
day.
love.
He tried kicking me out of my house, and then I just kicked on the front door, and then I got arrested for vandalism.
Jeez. Yeah. He pressed charges type shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he was just
mad.
You
gonna learn today. He said, you gonna take down my goddamn door.
And I moved out like 2 months after that.
But continue about the clothing, bro.
Oh, yeah. So, have you heard of Shine Studios?
That sounds super fucking
We used to have, like, the diamond fang
shine.
jeans.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like, diamond fang jeans and, like, tie-dye pants. We're the ones that started that shit.
Or something like that, maybe.
Shit,
but Shine sounds super familiar. Just that word, Shine.
The page is no more. I'm going to tell you that. Just a bunch of shit like that.
And
basically, I'll try to shit off of it. But basically, that's really what, like, got me into, like, meeting everybody that I needed to making jewelry easier, because I was doing the clothes shit first. That was like back in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and then shit, jewelry I really started maybe like 2019 summer. Like I'm gonna find it right now, but I was always like into jewelry, Like I always fuck with jewelry. I had some jewelry, like, but then like I had just contacted this one jeweler.
My first question is actually, did your well, I mean, you already kind of answered it. Are you like the only one in your family that does that, or was there somebody like
nobody in my family does it.
First one?
Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead.
My family's like full of doctors and shit. Like,
full of doctors and shit?
Yeah.
So you broke the cycle?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, my dad's not a doctor either, but he was in dental school for 2 years and dropped out. Yeah. He's a businessman too. But, basically, you know, I started, my first real, I guess, big piece of jewelry I got was my grills. You know, I'm not wearing them today, but I had got a pair of grills back in 2019, and then I got them, ordered them, and then I was talking to the jeweler that was making them for me, and like he was like, just turns out just my boy Ali, he had just started out too, you know, like what he was doing. He already had like a store in a mall in Texas. But, you know, Texas is cheaper out there for like the rental space at least. Like,
shout out Texas, I gotta go down there.
yeah, so. Basically, I told him, I was like, I just pitched him something over the phone, you know? I was like, listen, I can sell a lot of these grills, you know? And then he was like, okay, bet, I'm going to send you out a mold kit, watch some YouTube videos on how to do it, and then post, and then if you do good, like, we could get something going, like, you could get paid, and then I'll make you my jeweler in LA. And I was like, all right, bet. And then, like, the first month I sold like 8 grills.
How old were you when this happened? Right.
Like 19.
19. Okay. Proceed. Jeez.
Yeah.
8. Just like that.
Yeah, 8 sold them.
Was
like,
it hard
those were going,
finding those people, or was it kind of like
Nah, it's just like people I already knew, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
just like some friends and then some rapper homies and like all types of, like my crazy bro.
Shout out my crazy bro.
Like him. And like even Jay, I did Jay's, and then I did like his cousins and stuff, like just a bunch of people.
Oh man, there's so many questions with you, bro. You're so tapped in. Okay, so Jay Fur, once again, shout
out Jay Fur. Make sure you guys stream that episode. We did an interview with him. I know you just mentioned him right now. Was he the first rapper? Because you said you did 8. So
yeah,
was he
Jay's
one of
the first rapper I managed.
No,
you talking about?
No, the grills.
Oh, the girl, yeah.
Grills, yeah. Because you said you sold 8 grills right there for the first time he sent them out. Or the first time he sent you the mold kit.
Oh,
right?
no. Jay had got his grills actually like before I started doing that. Jay got his grills from like San Bernardino, like a jeweler over there. So then I did his perms.
Got it.
Yeah, he got perms a little bit later, and then I did his perms. Yeah, basically with the jewelry stuff, like I started working with him. I started saying I was a jeweler. I started posting things, selling a lot of stuff. Like, opened a business account. I did really good, like in sales. My first year doing that, like really, really good.
Bro, that AP is a fucking neck breaker, bro. I can't,
like, bro, that is a fucking neck breaker. Like, I'm trying so hard not to fucking stare at it. You get what I'm saying?
But that shit is like, that's big dog shit too. That ain't no fucking rolly. That's big dog. It's AP type shit. And that shit's hard.
I bought this like like a year and a half ago now, maybe.
Jeez.
Yeah. But basically, yeah. Long story short, just started hustling, started selling to all types of people. Met a lot of rappers, like, like, I guess, like, for sure met them, but like they just kind of ended up like backing out of it just because like for their own personal reasons or whatever, you know.
What do you mean by that?
Shit, like I don't know, like I was supposed to do a grill for Bino, you know, Bino Ridox.
Yes.
Yeah, so I went to his place, you know, got his mold, you know. Actually, ended up buying some earrings from me. He bought a pair of earrings from me. But yeah, I was at his house. Yeah, and then like I don't know, I took his grill mold, and then he just told me, he said he was gonna get some veneers or something, and then just ended up just never texting me back. So
Rappers do that?
Yeah, I mean not a lot of them. Like even like I went to Sean Kingston's house too.
Sean Kingston?
Yeah, I went to Sean Kingston's house to sell him a watch. I get there, and he's trying to sell me a Rollie. He's trying to sell me a Rollie, but he's trying to trade my Rollie for his. I was like, no.
Wait. The watch that you were trying to, or were supposed to sell him, he was trying to trade that one for
another Rollie. Yeah, he had like
But he told you he was gonna buy it or whatever.
Yeah, he told me to pull up that he wants to buy it, and then he just ended up bringing out his, which I'll trade you. I was like, no, I want cash. And then he tried saying I want to pay by check. And then I was like, nah, and I ended up leaving like 30 minutes later. And he keeps DMing me like, yo, can you get a couple extra links and bring it to a a video shoot tomorrow. I got a video shoot with Youngboy. Pull up, bring the watch. I'll pay you, and I'll pay you check with the check. And I was thinking about like I'll go get some links real quick in the morning, and then I might pull up and like if he has the cash, I'll sell it to him. If he doesn't, I'm not going to. But
so with that
ended
check,
up being, bro, right when I get home that night or like the next morning.
Yeah.
Bro, there's like a post that goes up on like academics page or something, and it was like Sean Kingston paying with fake checks to jewelers.
I think I saw something.
Bro,
like that.
like literally the day after I went to Sean Kingston, that shit was so crazy.
What the fuck, Sean Kingston?
Yeah. I don't want to like seem like I'm talking about it, but that shit was already public, so.
That's public information.
Yeah, that's all.
And we keep it the real me on here. You feel me? We don't, you know what I'm saying? But damn. So wait, when you were at Sean King, how awkward was that? Like that.
I mean, I never seen him again, so.
That no, but like that whole shit when he was all like,
his mom was in there and stuff, like cussing him out, like, why are you buying more jewelry? Like, stop.
Big house though.
Fat elevator, like Maybachs, G-Wagon, that shit.
Your way to you.
Yeah, God, that shit.
He got that one.
Paid.
Shout out Sean King. Not shout out you for that,
But shout out you for your music type of shit. I don't know what you got going on with that, but shout out you for the music. Damn, bro. But okay, so back to the grills or whatever. Okay, so are grills more expensive or like watches?
Watches.
Watches
I mean, it depends. So like the basic grill, 8-on-8, 10 karat VS, white, rose, yellow, whatever you want, but 10 karat VS diamonds, perm cuts. So
VS
nice
is like
looking grill.
So VS is like the basic diamond.
It's not the basic diamond.
Not basic, but like
it's
the
like
start.
it's like the more preferred diamond, I guess. But
because I heard rappers be saying VVS like VVS.
VVS, yes, is high clarity.
That's so. What level is that? Like if for
it's
someone
higher.
that doesn't know, like
so
level it out for me.
So the GIA scale goes I, SI, VS, VVS, and then flawless. And then in those, it's like I1, I2, SI1, SI2.
That's what they were saying. SI chains.
Yeah,
that's too small.
But they're real diamonds. SIs are still expensive. Like, you know, like it per carat, like it's still like.
Why do rappers diss niggas for wearing SIs though?
I don't know, it's just something to talk about. But I promise you, like 90% of these rappers have SIs in their chain.
And so basically, like it could look the same, but it's just a different type of diamond.
Yeah. It's not a different type of diamond. It's on a clarity scale. So the GIA grades them depending on like a color and the clarity. So then the higher clarity. But there are some VSs that won't hit as hard as a clean SI. Like it's a lot to it, bro. It's more deeper than that. But people just take like the bare minimum of it and then do that. But like it's crazy, yeah. But most like pre-made pieces, like a lot of people buy, like, you know, like you walk into a jewelry store, there's like a Cuban chain right there, you know. Like most jewelers, bro, like they have to make a profit on it, so they're gonna tell you, oh, it's VVS, but realistically, it's probably a SI VS mix. I literally witnessed it firsthand. I was downtown LA, with one of my boys, and he was we were just walking by, and he just seen this ring he liked, you know. I was like, hey, that shit cool. And then like they didn't know I was a jeweler, so then they're over here trying to whoop him for a ring, and then at first they said like 5,400, right? And then I looked at it and I asked how much is it weigh, how many carats is it, and they're telling me it's VVS. I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's not VVS. Like, how much?
So is that like something you just have to tell off from the eye, or like is there?
I think I've just looked at so many different types of diamonds, like I could just tell.
Like, you know how they have like the diamond testers?
Yeah.
Like, is there like some type of tester to see how clear what was the word you said?
You have to, for clarity and stuff, you have to get that looked at by a GIA certified person. So like,
what is that?
If you want to do that, you have to go get an appraisal on your diamonds, and that's when they use like microscope and stuff to look at like what color it is, and like they really look into the diamond, and then they tell you how much it's worth and what kind of diamond it is.
So, but if someone just doesn't do all that, they could just say what it is, like basically what that guy was doing, trying to, cause you know how like he said he was trying to sell your boy like a ring or whatever, but he was trying to tell him like, oh, it was VVS.
Yeah, VVS. I mean, that's just the thing people say, but like I don't know. I don't fall for it, like, cause I still shop with other jewelers too, you know. Even though I can make my own custom stuff, like, you know, I show love to other jewelers. Like I have a lot of jewelers I work with, like in New York, in Miami, in Texas. Still, like to this day, like we all like send each other stuff, like, you know, like, oh, I got this for sale if you want to move it, you know.
What was your first watch, bro?
I had a Rolex, my first watch.
Talk about it. Which Rolex was it?
It was just like a regular Oyster 41, Datejust, black Arabic dial, all white, 2-row bezel.
Mm.
Yeah, some cool shit.
No, not diamond bezel.
It was fully flooded all the way. I mean, it was like 2 rows of diamonds on it. That's how they all usually come.
Man. Yeah, I was telling my boy right here. So I was also telling Jay Fur too, cause he's not. I don't want to say the first person I had on here like wears jewelry, but he was probably like the first person that kind of rocks it a lot, like for sure. Jay Fur on my podcast. So I was telling him like, and I was telling Brian over here too. My Explorer page is like full of like watches, bro, Rollies and APs. Like I don't know, like I guess like we've talked about this before. Like I think my phone just knows, or just I don't know what, but it's just literally like flooded. Like if I'm a jeweler or something, like if I'm him or something, you would think like my Explorer page would be what his shit looks like. But I probably got more shit on there, and I'm not even like a jeweler for real.
Yeah, not for you.
Yeah, but okay. So I was like your first Rolex. How much was that?
That one I got for like that. I bought my Rolex.
It's like the cheapest Rolex you could probably get.
Like for a big, like smaller woman size.
I mean, for a men's size.
Like a 41.
41, not 30.
Cheapest, like right now, probably like. I mean, it depends if it's a lot. Like, a lot of factors go into that. You feel me? Like, a big thing right now is aftermarket stuff. So, it's going to be an aftermarket watch with real diamonds on it, but the watch has a real movement. So like it's a real authentic Rolex movement. The movement is what's inside the watch that makes it tick. You don't see it, but it's inside the watch. It's called the movement. So then what that is the casing on the outside will all be aftermarket, so which is made in China. And then they'll set real diamonds on it. And then they buy a real movement from Rolex and they put it in there. And then so I mean I guess a lot of people don't care, but like that's how like a cheaper way of making Rolexes. So like if you get something like that, you could probably find it for around like 16,000, around there, 16, 17,000.
And that's for like, well, would that be technically a fake Rollie?
No, it's a real movement. I mean, I guess another word for it would be a fake band, but it's like all it is a piece of steel, you know. There's nothing that stamps it Rolex, you know. It's like
it could be the same.
The part about a Rolex that makes it a Rolex is the movement, how it ticks, how it moves.
Wow.
Yeah, so like that's really what matters, really, because that's what's like most expensive. Like, it's still expensive to just buy just the movement. Yeah, it's like what makes it tick, like inside. Yeah, but people go for that. Not as many people like it just depends. Like if you're going to spend cheaper, but then if you want to just buy like an authentic Rolex that's buzzed down, like with like side diamonds, which is diamonds on the side. Like without diamonds, it's just gonna take off like $1,000. Like really, like maybe like $1,500 at most. And then with it though, probably I would sell it to somebody for probably around like 20,000.
For that Rolex that you were talking about.
Yeah, with side diamonds, like 21, 22.
And that's like what, like a Datejust or something.
Yeah, Datejust, regular Datejust. I just sold Jay a Jubilee.
That Rolex he got?
The 18 karat one. That one has 18 karat gold links in it though, so that was a little more expensive. And then dipped it rose. But that one was like 25,000.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So.
But really, that watch, if you went to like say Icebox and bought it, they would charge like 30,000. 32,000. Yeah.
So you got a good price on it.
Yeah. It's just like they sell based off their name also, you know.
Yeah, the hype with it too. Like they just up it.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So if someone wanted to start out like with their first Rolex, what would you recommend, bro? Like for me, I want to get my first one. I want to get a Datejust, like you were saying, like a plain Jane Datejust, 41.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if you feel like a smaller guy,
I would say like go for a 36 first, 36 millimeter. But obviously you're taller and stuff, so like you would probably want like the bigger face one.
Yeah.
But like I have a couple homies that bought 36s fully bust down. You know, oyster or Jubilee. Like mainly they're Jubilees, but I could find oysters. They're just a little bit more expensive, probably like 13,000, 12,000.
13, 12.
Yeah, but it's just because it has more diamonds on it. But the Jubilee, I could get you for like 9 bands. But those sell for like 12. I can get it for like 9, 10.
So when I'm ready to get that watch, like you got me. Or,
Yeah, for sure.
like, you got me, bro.
Yeah, I got that shit.
Get it, bro. Like,
I'll get that shit to you for like 9 bands for sure, easily. Like a nice one.
You hook me up.
Yeah.
fire. But if you guys don't know,
I'll probably pull up a picture of like a Datejust right now if you guys know what we're talking about. But yeah, Datejust is like, I think I like the man, what's it called? Like the not the link, but you know how they have different types of bands that kind of go around it. Does that make?
You talking about the part that clip
yeah,
the
like
clasp?
Okay, like you know how Datejust is like you can have like I don't know.
The
Mistake me
Jubilee.
if I'm wrong. Like you know how there's Sky Dwellers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
they
like,
do have different. They have different. Yeah, they have different clasps, but they all different Rolexes. They all have different bands. Like the Prezi has a Prezi band, and like the actually the Sky Dwellers actually do have like an oyster looking band.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah,
But it's like they're not technically.
I like the
fit.
link one, the one with the links, like type of shit.
Yeah,
that make sense?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I think those. I fuck with those are like the best, bro. But personally, like yourself, bro. Like, what is? Well, let's talk about that AP that you got on right now, bro. Like, damn, that's not so AP, bro. Just in case you guys don't know, it's a different level up there. That's like past Rolex for sure. So let's talk about AP. When did you start getting? Well, was it just always Rollies first, or did you just already off the bat start fucking with all types of watches like Cardis and? Or did you move up as you went along?
No, I was always for sure just like I liked all watches like Pateks, APs. AP was always my favorite.
What's the most expensive watch you've ever had?
That I've ever had personally.
Personally, yourself, yeah.
Like owned myself to just AP.
Ooh, well, cause you sell them too. So.
I think talking about like what have I ever seen?
No, well, yeah, fuck. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I've seen Richard Millie's all the time.
I mean, yeah, not seen, but like you owned, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know you're around everything, bro, for sure.
AP, yeah.
AP, How much that one go for, bro?
I bought this for like around 50.
50?
Right now, it's probably going for like. AP's actually went down a little bit, so it's kind of ugly right now. But it's like maybe in a little bit it'll go back up. But
and how does that work? Why? How like is it just based off?
It's
like
just like stocks.
Like
just
the economy, basically the same thing.
It's just like sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down.
So how do they put like I know it's gonna sound dumb again, like the diamonds. Okay, so like I know you could take like a plain Jane, but like how do you put the diamonds? Yeah, like do you have to have a special?
It's a diamond setter. So I don't do it myself. I have a diamond setter. They just drill a hole. They drill holes into every spot the diamond's gonna go into, and the diamond they set the diamonds all into it, and then they close the prongs so the diamonds don't come out.
And then once you do that, there's no going back to the.
Nah. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about like another I fuck with is Cartier, whatever you want to say. Cartiers. Cartiers, those are pretty fire too.
Yeah.
You got some of those?
Yeah. I have a Cartier.
Yeah.
I own one. I've owned like 2.
2 of them?
Yeah. I just sold like the first one. I still have the other one. I'm trying to sell it right now actually.
Like Cartier?
Yeah.
How much you selling it for?
I'll let it go for like 16,000.
16? Fire,
15.
Bro. Fire. What about
Cartiers are just a cheaper watch, though. That's why they're cheaper. You know, like plain they cost like 6, 7, and add diamonds on it like $10 to $12,000 worth of diamonds, and then Rollies plain they already plain some go for like 14, 10, like on the low end, like maybe an older Rolex like you'll find for like, you know, like I don't know, like maybe like 7, 6 plain.
Do you like Richard Milles though? They're kind of like they look like G-Shocks, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I like them. I rock like the all black ones. Yeah.
Cause dude, Richard Milles are like what, like $100,000-$200,000 watch, right?
Something it's just like a statement piece.
It's more of like a statement, huh?
Yeah, but like there's a lot of dupes going around with like fakes, you know. So
With your millies?
yeah.
Has there ever been an incident where, like, someone gave you some fake shit or some shit like that happened type thing?
That I bought off someone? No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck all that. Jeez.
Yeah, because when I buy jewelry, I know all the people to go to. I go to my wholesaler and stuff, you know, so I know everything.
Do you have like your own store, bro? Or do you just do
I have a shop downtown right now. Like, it's just a little office that I just, you know, meet people up at, grab deposits, and then, like just work a little bit. And then, but other than that, I'm planning on opening one. Planning on it.
Planning on doing that?
Yeah, in downtown. I'm gonna open like a little store, just have like a few display cases, just have like little shit to sell. But I like mainly doing custom pieces, you know. Like right now, I'm doing a really big chain for Jay right now.
Didn't he just get a chain, bro?
He got a Cuban. I made him a Cuban.
That one, the first key one, right?
Yeah, and with the bracelet too.
Shout out that chain, by the way. You did an amazing job on that chain, bro.
Yeah.
So he's about to get another one.
He's getting a pendant for that Cuban.
Oh,
yeah,
he's getting
pendant.
a piece. I got it. And
It's like 6 inches. You know how you seen like little Dirks pieces, like like
big,
with the emeralds in them.
Big dog shit.
Yeah, like his has his name. I think it says like, what is it, V-Roy or something?
V-Roy, something like that.
Yeah, but it's big. Like it's like that big. But it just has fur, and then like
and you're making that
one of the R's has like all emeralds in it. Like
it's gonna come out clean.
Yeah, so that one was like very expensive. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, since we're bringing that up again, let's talk about rappers and stuff like that. I know, I saw a video with you in Phoenix that you did a watch for him and stuff.
That's actually the watch I sold. I was trying to sell that. That's the watch I was trying to sell to Sean Kingston, and like 3 days later, I sold it to Phoenix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you tell Phoenix like when you're giving it to him? Were you like, no? Were you like, shit, man? I tried to sell this to Sean Kingston.
It was It was actually in one of his vlogs that he posted on YouTube.
How did that whole come about? Like the whole thing come about with Phoenix? Though, like, did you already know him or did you just hit you over the
I actually got introduced to him by like just like mutual homies, you know. And especially with jewelry, it's like it's easy to make acquaintances.
Straight up, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't say as much friends, but like, you know, just good relationships.
Same thing here with podcasting, bro.
Yeah.
It's just I'm pretty tapped in with, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
You get what I'm saying? It's cause like we're kind of like those guys everyone just fucks with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't fuck with a jeweler?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then who doesn't fuck with like a podcast host? You know what I'm saying? We're just kind of like the guy. And then you know, I definitely felt that. So did you do anything else with Phoenix or just that watch situation?
I got him to do a song with Jay.
Alright. Oh, you want to talk about like managing and stuff too? Or is there any more rappers you work with that you want to talk about?
Yeah, work with Jay mainly, and then you know, I was managing 2 other rappers, but like, you know, some things happen, but yeah.
My friend said that I should get like a manager for this podcast shit.
Yeah, you could. He would really be the one, just like, you know, get people on the show.
Yeah, cause so far I've been doing this by myself, bro. I don't got no manager, but I think if I had a manager, that'd be pretty sick though too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta find someone like business oriented, you know, like someone that's like not gonna slag. Like, I don't know, just that knows.
I don't like putting like responsibility in other people's hands. That's another thing. Like, I don't like weighing on people.
No, of course, it's just as much as your job too.
Exactly.
But like, it's just like kind of like, you know, it's just like your backup. Like you.
Yeah.
He
go
also, like, it's like a second you know, like.
Yeah.
He's out looking, you are looking for more people.
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah. But so like, I think I have Cypress Myrna.
Huh?
Cypress. DJ Cypress. Producer. Cypress.
You from IE?
Bro, he makes music with Phoenix and like Kalen for real.
Only one I know.
You never heard of him, Cypress? He's
I
DJ for Shoreline, like, bro.
I don't know him.
No,
I literally know. I know Phoenix though, and Kato and Ron. Like,
you know Ron.
Yeah, Ron's cool. Yeah.
He's like one of those. Yeah. I got him on Thursday.
Ron?
No, Cypress.
Oh, okay.
But he's like, I was just trying to give you like a picture of like his lane. He's like Ron. He's like a producer. Yeah. So I got him and stuff like that on Thursday. Do you plan on managing any other artists?
Right now, not really. I just been focused on him. I've been with Jay since like 20.
You guys go way back.
Yeah, 2018 ish, like end of 2018, like maybe 2019. I don't remember exactly, but yeah.
What are some things you don't like about being a jeweler? Like some things you just.
Only thing that irritates me is just like people that like are all talk and then just like, you know, they be hitting my DMs like, yo, I need this, and I'm like, all right, bet it's this much, like, and I know my prices are good too, like, you know.
Talking about that goes for any future guest on here. That's a good point. All talk and does not pull up. I'm starting to you know what I'm saying, like, I don't like to complain.
That was almost me.
You feel? Honestly, cause bro, you were communicating with me like the whole time. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just don't like when people don't communicate. Like, you feel me? I don't give a like. It's not I don't give a fuck, but it's like if you can't come and it's like a real reason or whatever the fuck like it's like, you know, whatever. But I feel disrespected when you don't tell me shit. Yeah, like that's when I'm like, all right, you're just taking me like my time not serious. You know what I'm saying? But once again, yeah, no, shout out to you, bro. You still came. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, we did plan on doing this, I think, like 2 days ago or something like that. But hey, it all worked out. He pulled up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was communicating the whole time, and he kept his word the whole time. But yeah, if any future guests you try to be on the podcast, one is don't hit me up saying like, oh, when we gonna do this? That's another thing. Like, bro, don't be on some weird shit like that. Like, does that make sense? Like, does anyone hit you up and be like, automatically like, oh, when you gonna hook me up with that watch, bro? Or like, when you gonna do this? Like, and you know what I'm saying? When people come in like,
I don't even accept those.
Does that make sense though? Like, what the? Yeah,
people be talking crazy.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. And another thing is, and if you do end up coming up on here, just be respectful, bro, and always communicate. You know, my time. This is like a serious ass thing, like the podcast. Feel me? So just communication is always key, bro. And then if you're trying to get a watch from my boy or anything like that, do the same thing. Feel me? Don't be transparent. But you want to talk about the rent-a-car thing too? Like, how did you get into that and all that? Rent-a-car company.
One of my partners had he had like a used car dealership, right? Mm-hmm. So then I told him like, yo, like you should do like rental cars, and like he ended up doing it on his own at first, and then he had got like 3-4 cars, and then he started renting them out. And he was like, it's doing good. I was like, all right, bet. And then I went out and I had like 7 cars in my name.
Jeez. Yeah. You want to talk about the fire ass whip you just pulled up in? Is that that's your shit?
That's my new daily. I just got it like a couple months ago.
What model is that? What beam?
M8.
I got it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got their own process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm already over it. I'm trying to get another car.
You know, if you ever if you ever need someone to make sure like your car's still driving good or whatever, just you could always. Nah, but man, the car's fire though, man. Shout out to you on that. But what other cars? You said you got 6-7 cars in your name. Like, what other cars you got, man? Jay got a lot of fucking cars too.
Yeah. I was actually like the GLE. That was in my name.
Big body.
Yeah, and then he was just over, so I ended up renting it out. But that was in my name. Got that for bro, and then in my name, and then I have a Suburban, but like that got repoed.
How'd it get repoed?
Cause it wasn't because of payments or anything. There was too many crimes committed in the car, and it was a lease too, so they was tripping.
Jeez,
because every time I ran it out, it would be some dumb shit happening. It would always be in the impound. I spent so much money in the impounds, bro. Every time it would be like, and then it would be just, it really didn't have to be a lot, but then like the judge would put like a 30-day hold on it, and then I have to pay the whole 30 days in the impound, and it ended up being like $4,000. I did that like 5 times with that car. Yeah, so do not get in the rental business unless you have good insurance, and do not rent to hoodlums.
So basically, like, people that were renting your cars were kind of fucking you over.
Yeah, basically. And then it was just a lot of stuff, bro. And then like a lot of stuff.
Do you only rent out like high-end type cars, like
yeah, we have Lamborghinis, Uruses, Huracans, Teslas. We have like literally every Benz. We have M3, M4, M5. Like, but like right now we're like regrouping. We kind of got rid of a lot of cars. Because we had way too many cars. We had like 70 cars, so it was way too crazy. And then,
you got type of shit. G-Wagons?
Yeah, G-Wagon.
You know, there's a music video coming up, you know what I'm saying? You might be my guy to pull up, you know what I'm saying? Jeez. So you've seen like every type of car. Rolls Royces.
Rolls Royce. We don't have a Rolls Royce, but I've used to. Back before I even did the rental stuff, like, I used to rent cars all the time, just for fun. So I got a Rolls Royce before.
So you been whipped it.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't renting that many cars. I rented a few cars over the summer, like for a few days here and there. That's about it.
Just for the experience.
Yeah. And then that was before like I even had a cool car, you know, because my first car that I bought by myself was like a 4 Series, like a Grand Coupe 4 Series, the 4-door 4 Series. Back when I was like.
What's
18.
like your all-time favorite? I think you already said Beamer, huh? Like BMW, I mean, like that's like your favorite.
Like out of all cars.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard-ass question, but if you gotta give me like your top 3, maybe. Of course, top Mercedes 3. And BMW. I think those are like. All right, so give me some of your favorite models at least. Some of your favorite models that you've driven. Jeez, the Rolls Royce is clean.
My car that I want to get next is a brand new RS7 Audi. RS7, that one. I was going to get that one instead of the M8, but the price of that was way too crazy.
How much those going for those Audis?
Right now, like when I was trying to look at it, it was like 145, 150, but now it's probably like 120, 130.
You know what I'm kind of fucking with right now? Corvettes.
Yeah, those are cool, but I don't like 2-door cars. Like I can't have just a 2-door car.
You don't like 2 doors?
Yeah, no. And then it's like I don't think I really need 2 cars. I'm not at the level yet, like, cause I don't want 2 cars right now. I was thinking about getting maybe a smaller car than my M8, cause like get the new C class or something, or like a 3 Series, but like I don't know.
I mean, yeah, 2 doors. I mean, having a 2-door for like your daily would be kind of annoying. I think.
Yeah, for
not
sure.
annoying, but I feel like it would.
That'll have to be like a weekend car.
Literally, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you can't push. I mean, I don't know how that feels because I don't want to say like I've seen it, but I just like damn.
Yeah, Jay had the Corvette for a little bit.
He's a vet, no? His vet's hard.
Yeah, the white one. He got rid of it though.
He got rid of it?
Yeah, he was just like because he didn't want that.
No more.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking with it. Yeah, so he just gave it back to the dealership. He got something else. Yeah, and then he got a Tesla.
Yeah, he put up in a Tesla for the interview.
Yeah, he got rid of that.
I think it was a big body one too.
Yeah, got rid of that. Now bro got a Scat Pack.
He got Scat?
Yeah.
Why would he get rid of it for a Scat?
What? Bro, Jay always switches everything, bro. Jewelry, he's like can't stick to one. I promise you, he's gonna want to get rid of his chain and get another one.
Doesn't he have a BMW though?
BMW.
Doesn't Jay have a BMW?
I don't think he's. Oh, he hasn't had a BMW in a minute.
Are you sure?
3-4 years.
I think he has like a white one or something.
Yeah, he used to have a white X6.
Dude, I can't keep up with these niggas, dude. Like they fucking have.
But that was like 3 years ago.
No, I could have sworn like a couple weeks ago, like bro, like. Well, I mean, me and Jay been taps like since the whole episode thing, so I follow him and stuff. But I could have swore I've seen him whipping a BMW like the other
probably
day.
mine. The poster you posted, that was
that literally might have been yours actually. Yeah, it probably was yours, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, fire. Jeez. What about what's another cool car like Aston Martin? That's pretty dope. Have you ever driven one?
I don't like Aston Martin.
No,
I never driven Aston Martin, but I don't like Aston Martin. I think that they look like Jaguars to me. Like it doesn't look that cool.
You're not a fan of Jaguars?
Nah, not those either.
Lamb truck or the
like Lamborghini? Like look at a Lamborghini, McLaren, and a Ferrari, and then look at an Aston Martin.
Ooh, you got Ferraris up in your rental shit or no?
No, but I've driven a Ferrari before.
You have?
Yeah.
Ferraris are clean.
I've driven a lot of Lambos too.
I want to get like when I make it big type shit, like I'm gonna get a Urus type shit.
Yeah, yours is cool.
I feel like that you can't, you know what I mean? Like
they're not that fast though.
That yeah, but
I mean obviously they're faster than the
clean,
average car, but
bro. Like,
for a Lamborghini, it's not that fast.
Well, I don't want to get for like fast. It's just like I just feel like it's just a clean like width to have like type shit. I don't know. What would you
the
think?
RSQ8 is nice too. They have the same engine. That and the Bentayga has the same engine. The Bentley Bentayga.
I'll get it. Yeah, Bentley.
Because like Audi makes all those. Audi makes Bentley. Audi makes what was the one we were just talking about right now? What was it, bro?
Urus? Lamborghini?
Oh yeah, Lamborghini. Audi makes Lamborghini too. Like if you, I barely noticed it because I rented a Bentley Bentayga when I was in Miami, back in May, and then like I'm just looking in the car. And at the time I had my Audi, the S5, and then I'm just looking at the Bentley. I'm like, damn, like so many similar things about with my car, like just like the lights and like the sunglass holder.
I know you got an eye for that shit too.
Yeah, I be like I look at everything like so. Like I seen that and I was like, wow. Even the Lamborghini, the Urus, like the screen, the dash is like the same as my Audi's dash. Has like the same exact time, date. It's that mine's on the right, the Audi's or the Lamborghini's on the left. And it's like time, date, and then obviously has like the Lamborghini one, and I have the Audi RPM one.
What's your thoughts on like G wagons and stuff?
I don't really like Mercedes like that. They're cool. They look nice. Like, it's a really nice car, but like it's just cheaply made. Like they made it look good, but like it's really cheap. Like if you go like this, it's gonna start creaking like BMWs don't do that really.
So
Audis don't
from what
really
I've
do it.
heard, like BMW is like the way to go.
Yeah, especially like with speed. If you're gonna end up tuning it and stuff, then for sure.
Is there anything you haven't done, bro? Like, I just feel like
Skydiving. I want to go skydiving. That's like one thing. It's like the first thing that popped in my head, so I said. But skydiving, I haven't been skydiving. I want to go skydiving. That was so random.
yeah, that I mean that was a quick answer too. Like that's one thing. Jeez, bro.
But yeah, that's what my friends say too. They're like Brian's and everything. Like,
What's your friend circle like? Like how close are you with people and stuff like that?
good. I have like.
Especially doing all the stuff that you do and stuff like that. Like, bro, wearing watches and shit like that. Like, it must be hard to trust people and shit.
Really, like, my main friends, like, obviously, like, one of my closest friends is, like, Tosa and, like, Jay. Like, those are my closest friends. And then, like, I have other closer friends, too, from high school, basically. Like, I've known them since high school. Like, I'm not really close with anyone that I really just met. I mean, there's a couple people, like, you know, just get close to. But, like, other than that, like, mainly the people I hang out with, I've known for a while already. Yeah, basically. Like, high school.
Is it hard to trust people, bro?
Yeah. But I know, like, I never always, like, you know, it's like, I don't already, like, let myself talk to a lot of people. Like, I really don't. Because I already be in public sometimes and people are like, oh, are you Brian? Like, in the IE. Like, I was at, like, like, that was crazy. Like, I be shocking me sometimes. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I'm
recognize
not,
you even.
I was like, I am not that viral. Like, I don't, like, want to be. Like, I don't care really like that about that. But, you know. But
what about, like, the girls? You have a girlfriend or anything like that?
yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of beats the answer. I was going to ask you, like, do girls, like, try to, because you got money, bro. So.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, yeah, but you got.
I mean, yeah, they try it, but shit, I don't really like feed into that.
All that shit, huh?
Yeah, I just like business, you know.
I felt that.
Making money.
Felt that. You're a cool dude, Brian.
Getting high, yeah, it's cool.
Hell yeah.
I like cars.
I knew it when you said your second degree, and then when you rolled that blunt, I was like, yeah, this is my boy right here. He's definitely, man. Shit, bro. But I mean, I think I already kind of asked you, like, just how you're feeling right now and just in life, like, today, good. Type of thing.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like there's more work to be done, type of shit. Or how you feeling right now?
Yeah, I think next year is gonna be a good year, with like the business opening, things going on with Jay. So that'll be found out soon enough, but I think he's looking good.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah, bro. I was gonna tell you, so also I do vlogs and stuff, like I was telling you. We should totally get a vlog in, bro. Like, that'd be so super cool. Like,
yeah, we could do that.
You do hella shit, like, so I feel like
I'll be everywhere.
A vlog would be sick. Like, I don't know, do you be in LA a lot or not really?
Yeah, I'll be going downtown to the jewelry district, and then I'll be sometimes going to like after this I'm going to studio session.
Studio shit.
Yeah, and then like
I'm already tapped in with Wyatt and stuff too. Yeah.
But like also like even like right now, even when I get to the studio, I'm about to go sell a watch, like, you know, like all type of stuff. Like,
what watch you gonna sell?
A Rolex.
Rolly? Telling you, bro. One day I'm gonna hit you up, man. I'll be like, hey, it's that time.
Yeah.
That's bound to happen. I need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit has to. I gotta get it out of my head. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, we definitely do a vlog. But besides that, I mean, is there anything you wanna add, bro? This is a good episode, bro.
Shit.
There's so much about you, bro. I did not even know.
Yeah.
I think we covered, you know, the clothing, rental, jewelry, management. Is there anything else we should be on the lookout for?
Shit, not really.
Just sticking to that?
Yeah, if you need jewelry, let me know. Yeah. Anyone.
Appreciate you fucking with me, bro, today.
Yes, sir.
But you guys already know this is the episode. For those of you guys who are just listening right now, make sure you guys are following me on Spotify. Make sure you guys are following me on Apple Podcasts. If you're just listening, subscribe to the channel. Of course, my boy, his ad is gonna be up on the screen. You guys don't think like going on, he came and fucked with the Real Me Real podcast. Another question is, what's your thoughts on the podcast, bro? My bad, I always forgot to ask that.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what I think of it?
Yeah, from what you've seen, and now you've been on the podcast. Give me your vibes,
I mean, really, this is like my first little interview podcast thing ever, really.
Okay. Are you fucking with it?
So, yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
It's a good little first time. It's chill.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I seen your shit, too. You're doing your thing. Just keep going.
Appreciate that, brother.
You got it.
Once again, like I said, we support everything he got going on. I think I pretty much covered everything like that. Everything's linked in the description. Let's see. Be on the lookout for more vlogs this month. Next month, December. We're gonna be going crazy. I'm gonna start bringing in a lot of guests again. We're gonna put I'm not letting my foot off these niggas' necks. We gonna keep pushing it, applying pressure. More guests, more people, more females. We're gonna get more females in here. Yeah, like I had some females on here. We had like an influencer on here, YouTuber, and then like a rapper, Chanelli. You know Chanelli? She's out there from IE.
Who?
Chanelli. She's from Rancho. But yeah, anyways, but besides that, make sure you guys are tuning in for all that. Get yourself some merch. Hoodies only $45. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode. Real.